I'm from Zacatecas, and I'm so excited to see Mexican actors in big roles. I get very excited about it. What's it like representing the Mexican community in these big roles?
I think, especially for this show, it was really special because it's not about just representation, but it's more about like a specific representation. You know, like my character is from Yucatan. He's like a really rich kid from Yucatan with a very specific accent that I've never seen on the screen, not even in Mexico. So these guys from Peacock and Andy Sierra, the showrunner, to be that specific about the representation, I think that's also something very special for me as an actor to see. Yeah. Thank you.
So, as you continue to delve into this character a little bit, I mean, I know there's some mystery with this show and everything. Is there anything you found you're surprised to learn about yourself as an actor?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have the opportunity to play this character from when he's 30 to when he's 50. And I was always very interested in what aging does to you, but not just about the makeup and all that, the prosthetic process, but more about how your energy changes, how your dreams get broken, how do you reinvent yourself. And I think that was the most interesting part of that exploration, like to see myself in 10 years, how everything is going to look and how I'm going to see, how am I going to see life. I think that was one of the most interesting things about the process. And also working with all these clowns, like the cast of the resort, there's like an army of beautiful clowns. Like I never laughed so much in a set in my life. And I've been working for 20 years and this was probably the best and the most joyous experience for sure. Yeah.
Is it a huge difference between working more in Mexican television and then moving on to Narcos Mexico and then onto the resort? Is there a huge difference in how you do things?
No, really. I mean, I think it's the same craft. It's just a very different budget. You know, like in Mexico, we learn to be creative with less money. So when you get the bigger toys, it's a lot of fun. I think that's why some of the best directors in the world are Mexicans. You know, like Cuarón or Iñárritu or Del Toro, because we learn to work with very little resources. So when we get these big productions and all this time to play, I think we take a lot of advantage of that muscle that is always trying to create and to solve with little. Yeah. But the craft is just the same. Yeah.
When the show airs to everybody, what do you hope audiences understand about your character?
Sorry, what?
What do you hope audiences understand about your character?
I don't know. I think the beautiful thing about my character is like he's always trying to prove the world that he's enough. And I feel like all of us can relate to that feeling, which is also a very shitty thing. You know, like we should know that we are enough from the minute we are kids, but that's really hard to achieve. You know, so I think that's a beautiful thing about the character, that he's always trying to prove himself, that he's a good detective, that he can solve this mystery, and I don't know, probably someone could relate to that.
So what do you think is going to make this series stand apart from other mystery shows in the mystery or thriller genre? Because we've seen the first 3 episodes, and it's definitely, I get a sense like it's going to continue to keep audiences on their toes, which is what I love.
Yeah, I think it's that, but the show gets really deep in terms of the disappointment of time, and I think that's one of my favorite topics to dig in as an actor and also as a human being, to understand what time does to you, and how time destroys everything and how time heals everything, and I think that's something that no one is expecting from the show. You're expecting the adventure and you're expecting the whodunit murder mystery vibe, but then it gets really deep and emotional, and I think that's a good surprise about the show. I hope the people and you guys see it the same way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.